Today I'm going to show you how to make flavored whipped cream using pre-formulated flavors because it's really easy and it really opens up the number of flavors you can make for whipped cream, because let's face it, most whipped cream's just vanilla, chocolate, maybe strawberry. This will allow you to create any flavor you want. For example, if you want to make a peach flavored whipped cream, you can do that. If you want to make a pina colada flavored whipped cream to put on a key lime pie, you can do that. One of my favorite is using this sweet cream flavor to boost the flavor of the cream. And it allows you to be culinarily experimental, and that's a fun thing to do. Now the best part is that these are really inexpensive. They're only about $3 to $5 a bottle. You can get them online, and they last a long time because you're only going to use 5 to 10 drops per cup of cream. So a little goes a long way, just like vanilla, though you will have to do some experimenting because everybody has their own taste profile. So you may need 4 drops, you may need 10 drops, but it is an experimental thing and it's fun to learn. And even if you're making your own flavors, as a lot of people on this channel know, I mostly talk about beverages. I'm trying to get into some of the culinary stuff because the applications are there as well. So if you've made like the Fruit Loop flavor here, you can actually make Fruit Loop whipped cream, and then any other flavor you make, you can make the whipped cream. Now, some people will say that you can add peaches or peach syrup to the whipped cream. That often makes whipped cream thick, makes it harder to whip. And these, because you're using just a very small amount, does not affect the cream. And now if you're looking for something to make it more stable, I have a video over on Patreon about Viscogen. This was made in the late 1800s, and it's a way to thicken whipped cream with calcium and sugar. So if you're interested in that, check it out. It really does work, and it does create a more stable whipped cream. I've got a video on it over there. But flavors are easy. There's nothing complicated about it. The only thing you will need is a dropper and whatever flavors you want. There are at least 50, maybe even 100 different types of flavors you can work into whipped cream. And the best part is that you can also work them into desserts. You can work them into any food application you want. And again, this is just an introduction. Whipped cream's easy, but once you see the principle, you'll understand that you can do a lot. Now, for those that watch the channel, working with beverages is harder. This is actually easier. And one of the things you do need to take note is that you may need more flavor than you'd put in a beverage. That's because fat in the whipped cream does tend to dull the flavor. So you may need to use a little more of these flavors. So that's where that 4 to 10 drops comes in. I will leave it up to you for your own personal taste profile, but let me show you how to make it because again, it's ridiculously easy. So to make this is as easy as making any other whipped cream. You're going to take a cup of whipped cream, or how much you want to use, and you're just going to add it straight into the bowl. And I'm going to add sugar at this point. You can skip it if you want, but it does help flavors pop a little bit. So I'm just adding 2 bar spoons full. And that's the first part. Now at this point, you just want to lock this and then pick your flavor. I'm going to use sweet cream flavor, just because it does actually make a better tasting whipped cream. And you're only going to need to add, let's say 5 drops. We'll go with that today. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's it. And we can always add more. So if you mix this up and it doesn't taste intense enough for you, add a few more drops. It does not affect anything in the process of making whipped cream. So now at this point, we just lock this and spin it up. And just a note, after you mix things, if you wanted to add Viscogen, which again, I have a post over on Patreon, you can add that now. You'd only add about 1 ml of this, and it is quite viscous, but that will do, and it just helps stabilize whipped cream. It works on proteins instead of the fat, but you can check out that video if you're interested. So now spin it up, in about 2 minutes, it will be all done. So at this point, we have our stiff peaks, which seems to be good enough, but the taste part is it definitely has more of a cream flavor. So this stuff does work. I'd probably add a little more. And so I'd add another 5 drops, so 10 drops for this. Again, as I mentioned, often it's a case of the fat, especially in whipped cream, kind of coating your tongue and dulling your flavor. And it is quite soluble, so a lot of the flavor compounds easily dissolve in fat. So it can kind of bind the flavor. But again, you can add anything. You can add a little more sugar. You can experiment any way you want. It's just as easy as using vanilla, but you have 100 more different flavors to work with. And you can find all these online. This is the first part of my culinary journey with flavor compounds, so we'll see where it goes. If you have comments or suggestions, post them below, and do check out Patreon. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.